you about our city, Georgetown 2.0. This is an upgrade version of the Penang, Georgetown.
An upgrade on Penang, not upgrade on the Penang.
Upgrade on Penang, Georgetown. And there should be no point if you upgrade a city without a concept of the city. The concept of our city is modern lifestyle country living. Yes, the aim of the cities is to produce a comfortable lifestyle that is close to nature and with advanced technology. Now we enter the security part. We have installed a checkpoint sensors in the main entrance and the only entrance of Georgetown 2.0. This checkpoint sensors is installed with the super scanner that can identify your face, your voice, your fingerprints, your DNA, and also blood type. Only the residents can enter this gate. And it can also scan danger objects such as bomb, toxic chemicals.
How do you spell bomb? Careful next time now.
And the street warden. We have installed auto street doors in every street, and it will be closed at 12 to 6 a.m. and no one is allowed to enter or exit. And there will be 4 guards getting the doors every time. The panic buttons. The panic button is all over the city. If you are in danger or you are facing a problem, you can press on these buttons. Our police team will immediately send their help to you, and the street door will be closing if the panic button is present, and the alarm will ring in. The God Eye system, a very high-tech systems that owned by our police, our defense ministries. The God Eye system can use every camera, every gadget that receive outside signal, such as your phone, the computers, and your camera. This allow the police to solve their case in a short time, because they can use every camera to capture every image in every place. The fingerprint leave of floor access. For example, I am a resident in a certain apartment. I need to scan my fingerprint. Before I can enter my apartment. And I need to scan again before I can enter the lift. The same thing goes on when I enter the floor. This make thief and burglary no way to escape.
Okay, final is here we have the police board.
Must introduce yourself before the meeting.
Okay, my name is Tan Jikim. Okay. Next will be the police board. The robot will take over the human police job. So that when there is no more policemen, it's equal to no more corruption. The reason that the robot take over the human policeman is the robot is have a high running speed, and it equipped with a high-tech weapon. It also built with metal that will never die.
That will never rust or get eroded. Metal is not alive.
Lastly, there will no more corruption in the city. Next, I will be talking about the green building. The green building will have a insulating fan. The pane will painted at the roof and the walls. The insulating fan use a technology where a broad spectrum thermally reflective coating is applied to a specific type of microsphere to block the heat radiation in a much larger or broader range of thermal heat energy to dissipate heat rapidly. Next will be the city will be fitted with a large window and skylight open to the interior view and optimized to receive more sunlight. Next, we will be using the solar thermal system for the water. This will be minimal the electricity usage of the city. Other than that, there will be large planting and sky garden in the city. And all the old street lights will replace with the solar powered street lights that using LED bulb. Other than that, there will be also a climate plan planted on the building. Next, we will have the power generating glass window. The window will make energy by absorbing the sunlight and converting them into the electricity. Other than that, there will be a large window and to ensure the optimize of natural light in the home, which reduce the need of turn on electricity usage. Okay. Finally, they will have a breathable roof. They work
Breathable, not
breathable.
breathable.
Okay, breathable roof work by allowing heat that is usually trapped in the roof traps in the roof to escape and dissipate. This will reduce the heat that will otherwise spread into the house where the roof. Next, I will pass the time to Charles.
I'm the Ministry of the Hospitality and Tourism, and I'm Charles. I'm Dan Wei Hong. Dan Wei Hong.
Oh, okay.
In the future, the Georgetown 2.0 is the most popular place to visit, and the population of the tourism at that time is over 10 million people. And let me show you how we did that. But first, I want to ask you guys some questions. What kind of city would you prefer as a traveler? A city full of food, or historical buildings, and a place for leisure?
All three.
For some of you, just stalking others in the Instagram, see whether your friends go and follow them. Okay, let's bring back to the topic by following the requirement of the travelers. In Georgetown 2.0, we have a street for food and snacks. Just one street at a time. And it's just like the night market on the Taiwan. Besides, we have already purified all the beaches and the seaside of Georgetown, and it looks exactly like mountain. For the most valuable buildings, historical buildings, we all combine all of them into a theme park, so the visitors can play and learn through the historical things. Lastly, we have upgraded our hotel E&O, 6-star E&O hotel in the Max Star Hotel.
What's next stop?
In the future, we describe a high-class hotel with Max Star Hotel,
How many stars are there? 10, 12?
the highest class.
In other words, you're not telling me what stars there are.
And yeah, you can have and discover the underwater through the underwater view at the hotel. Yeah, that's all for my part.
Hello, Mr. Sandra and everyone. I am Fnbeeengllish. I would like to talk about transportation. So, what would transportation be like in our city? So, here is it. Transportation, evacuate tube transport. Evacuate tube transport is an airless, frictionless vacuum tube. This is a brand new transport which is safer, cheaper, and quicker than trains or airplanes. 6,000 capsules travel in the tubes and can reach a minimum speed of 6,500 kilometers per hour. And the benefits. The benefits. Here's it. Reduction in energy usage by 98% and CO2 emissions. Runs 24/7 on demand. Eliminating ways of empty buses and trains, reduce travel time and traffic congestion, no vehicles, trains or aircraft noise, improve road safety and reduce accident fatalities, not affected by weather or temperature, no impact on the environment and wildlife, greatly reduce fuel consumption, cleaner and more efficient than any other transport system. So here is another transportation, hydrogen fuel cell energy. A hydrogen fuel cell vehicle is a vehicle that uses hydrogen as its onboard fuel for motive power. Hydrogen vehicles include hydrogen fuel space rocket as well as automobiles and other transportation vehicles. The power plants of such vehicles convert the chemical energy of hydrogen to mechanical energy, either by burning hydrogen in an internal combustion engine or by reacting hydrogen with oxygen in a fuel cell to run the electric motor. So energy management. In our city, we run eco-cycle system. So what is eco-cycle system? Transfer organic waste to agriculture areas and use as fertilizer through underground pipes. In our city, every family is enforced to install this eco-cycle machine to generate electricity. So how it works? First, drain organic waste to underground register. Anaerobic process cause release of methane biogas. Channel the gas to a value. Combustion of biogas heat the water in boiler. Energy producing stream. And last, move to turbines produce electricity. And the last is tidal energy. Tidal energy is produced through the use of tidal energy generators. These large underwater turbines are placed in area with high tidal movements and are designed to capture the kinetic motion of the ebbing and surging of ocean tides in order to produce electricity. That's all for energy management.
Hi, Miss Indra, and my name is Rampoli. So now I'm going to present the topic about disaster relief in Georgetown. So we have built a future city that called Georgetown 2.0. So what is disaster relief? Disaster relief is the service made available to individuals and communities that have experienced losses due to disasters
we are trying to move away from the old system of transporting waste by road and we are taking this underground to make the future city cleaner and green. Our waste management operation is divided into 3 stages. The first stage is the waste collection point. Every household and street in our city has a waste collection point. This is the point where the users throw their garbage into the waste inlet and are transported into the waste collection system. Each waste collection point has 2 waste inlets, which are organic and inorganic waste inlets. And waste collection points can be found nearly everywhere in the city and can be easily accessed. Next is the waste collection system, which is the system that transports the waste from the waste collection points to the waste station. It is a network of underground tubes that are placed so that it can cover an area that is as wide as possible. A constant flow of waste is created towards the waste stations where the waste is processed. Lastly is the waste station. This is where the waste materials are processed. The waste materials are scanned and divided into their groups, which are organic and inorganic materials, so that they can be processed through different methods. Inorganic materials are separated into metallic and non-metallic objects, so that they can be processed and reused in the industry, and the organic waste will be processed into fertilizers, construction materials, and other useful natural materials. Next, I'll pass to Yan.
Okay, my name is Fnbeeengllish, and I would like to talk about the water management in our future city. Okay, the water management machine is made by a recyclable machine that can make waste water into a mineral water that is a drinkable water. The machine can separate the waste from the wastewater, and it will be neutralized to become a drinkable water that won't harm the body. The machine doesn't need too much energy power to power the machine. The main energy comes from the solar system and the waste collected to turn into the energy. In the future, there is no need to worry about not enough water to drink, because now the water is becoming lesser and lesser. This is because all the wastewater can turn into a drinkable water that have no chemical inside and is neutralized. This machine is friendly to the earth, so it is safe to use, because this machine won't harm any of the air and the earth. The machine won't come out with carbon monoxide or some polluted water. Yeah, this is how our machine works. The machine, even though this is already been built, but all this system will become a small machine inside. But it won't also be too small. First, the machine will block all the rubbish that are inside the water, just like the bar screen. Then the water will went through the settling tank to separate the waste and the neutralized water. The upper part will become the waste, whereas the lower part can be neutralized to drinkable water. Every drinkable water will be tested before giving out to the citizen by the robot or the worker over there. Okay, thank you. Thank you for listening. And we are going back to the future now.